Welcome to Letters and Numbers, where our night sky is bursting with celestial equations and heavenly expressions. I'm Richard Morecroft, and introducing our stellar cast this evening, firstly, operating on a higher Cartesian plane, Lily Serna.
Hi, Richard.
Do you love to look at that night sky? I mean, have you had an interest in stars?
Yeah, I've always had a bit of an interest. Even as a child, my dad had bought me a telescope and a couple of astronomy books, and I'd go out and look at the stars. I've always loved the feeling of being so small and insignificant.
Oh, look, I know what you mean. It's incredible when you get a really good look at a night sky. I remember going out camping way out west of Alice Springs a couple of years ago and looking at a clear night sky, and you suddenly realise what stars really are. You know, even if you're out in the country not far from the city, you think you've got a clear sky. But until you see those billions of stars, you've got no idea. It's amazing. Welcome, Lily.
Thank you.
With words that are out of this world, David Astle.
Thanks, Richard.
And sometimes over the weekend, David, you know, you hear words that are out of this world. Did you hear anything interesting over the last weekend?
Well, actually, to bring it down to terra firma, I saw a guy driving through my suburb, and as he was driving, he suddenly used air quotes while he was speaking. And I thought, if you drive and use air quotes, you really are being a bit of an idiot.
Yeah, it's not guaranteed for good steering contact, is it?
In fact, I was thinking of other gestures that we use a lot. I mean, there's the so-so hand and there's the telephone, but can you think of any other gesture that uses two hands?
Maybe this. Welcome, David.
Thank you.
And hoping for the planets to align tonight, our contestants, starting with our carryover champion, university student Daniel Chua, who is hoping to major in maths and Japanese. Hello again, Daniel.
Hi, Richard.
Why the maths Japanese choice?
Well, maths has always been something in my heart. I really do like maths a lot, and Japanese culture, the Japanese mathematicians are cool in Japan. They have shows about physicists solving crimes using maths, and that's really unique, I reckon. And, you know, Japanese is one of those cultures that really embraces maths.
And that combination really academically is going to work well for you as well.
Yes.
Excellent, and welcome back.
Thank you.
And tonight's challenger is Philip McNally, a logistics manager and lawn bowls player, whose ambition is one day to play for Australia. Hello, Philip.
Hello, Richard. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. So, lawn bowls is obviously something you're extremely keen on. Is there a chance of playing for Australia, you reckon?
Oh, look, I've been playing for 3 years now and really love the game, love the team aspect. And, yeah, tried to qualify for the Australian Open last year and just missed out. So, yeah, really hoping to get there one day.
Yes, well, maybe next year. And there is sometimes a perception, I think, that, you know, to play bowls, you have to be past retirement age. And, of course, that's just not true anymore, is it?
No, absolutely not. But people say it's an old person's game, but there's so many younger players involved today, and it's a good game for them because they're fearless. But you get the aspect, my son is very good at it, but he says it's social suicide, so he won't take it up. But hopefully I'll get him there sometime.
It's not social suicide. Sounds great. I'd love to have a go. All right, welcome. So please make them very much at home. Daniel Chua and Philip McNally. And our first game of the week is, of course, the letters game. And Daniel, get us going, please.
Could I start with a consonant, please?
Sure. Let's start with T.
And another consonant, please.
P.
And another one, please.
C.
Switch it up with some vowels now.
I.
And another vowel, please.
U.
Another vowel, please.
E.
This time a consonant.
N.
Another consonant, please.
W.
And a last vowel.
And last letter, A.
And our first pluck of the week. First letters of the week, Daniel. How many?
It was a little hard. I got 5.
And Philip?
And a steady 5 for me too.
Let's start with yours, Philip.
Paint.
Yours, Daniel?
Same one, paint.
Paint. Could you just verify? A little bit of artistic action to start the week.
It is, well done. Good 5, solid 5. There were a couple of 6s in here, like teacup jumped out, but an old favourite, a 7-letter flower, Richard, it's petunia, which comes from the Guarani language, which is in South America, and actually means tobacco because it has very similar leaves to tobacco.
Oh, didn't realise there was that connection. Nicely found, David. Good solid start for Daniel and Philip, 5 each. Let's see if we can boost the scores with this next lot of letters. Philip, you to choose first.
Could I start with a consonant, please?
Certainly. Let's start with S.
And a vowel?
E.
And a consonant, please?
R.
And another consonant?
G.
And a vowel, please?
I.
And another vowel?
U.
And a consonant?
N.
And another consonant?
T.
And a final one to it, please.
And last letter C.
Time to think. Well, Philip, how many from that first selection?
I've got a 5.
And Daniel?
6.
Hold that for a second, the 5 first.
Surge?
And your 6, Daniel?
Urgent.
Urgent. We better do this straight away, David.
We should. I'll be urgent. But I will say this. If you see that ing, put it aside and try and create a verb. Both, of course, urgent being the longer, good for 6. But with that ing, there was rescuing, securing and crusting, all for 8.
Nicely found, but solid 6 points for Daniel. Time to turn puzzling problems into sleek solutions with the first numbers game of the week. And Daniel, what's your favourite combination?
Actually, I like the one that was last week, which was the excursion, which is the one big teacher and 5 small students.
One big teacher and 5 small students. Thank you, Daniel. And our numbers 2, 7, 9, 2, 3. And the big number is 50. The target to reach is 441.
Thank you, Lily. 30 seconds to get there. Well, Daniel, that was probably a fairly mathematically gentle start to the week. Did you get there?
Yes, right on 441.
And Philip?
441 as well.
Okay, Daniel, tell us what you did, please.
9 times 50 is 450.
9 times 50 is 450.
450 minus the 7 is 443.
Minus the 7.
And minus the 2, 441.
Minus the 2 is 441. Well done.
Very nice. No problem at all there. And Philip, did you do it the same way?
Exactly the same way, yes.
Once again, would you verify that you've done the same thing? And that was a very easy start for a Monday night, wasn't it, Lily?
Yeah.
Any variations that are worth noting?
Yeah, look, I'll show you another variation.
Okay.
50 minus 2 on 2, which is 1, by 9 is 441.
That's a nice approach too. Good stuff. And a very nice 10 points each for Daniel and Philip. So Philip's on 15, Daniel 21, as we head for our first break. Your first word mix for the week, and it's minus dot. And the clue, to come down off your high horse. See you after this.